Chapter 18, Episode 8. Sarah went to her doctor to get another report on her bones. Her doctor assured her that her bones had healed brilliantly, as strong as an ox. She wanted to be certain because being in a wheelchair was not her thing. She needed an outlet that wasn't killing. Without an adequate outlet, she was certain she would get out of control. She told no one but her father, and she told him because she wanted him to be her coach. He agreed, not because he so much liked the idea as much as he'd rather be there than not. Cage fighting? Yes, I've thought about it. I've been training since I was a kid. I need it. It was a brutal sport, but there was a code. There was a referee, and if you were good, there was money in it. Because it was so brutal, it was less dangerous than it looked, so the story went. As an unknown, her first fight was without hype. There was something about girls fighting that attracted an audience, so there were enough people watching and recording. Remember, sweetie, no biting. Sarah smiled at her father's inside joke and took her robe off. With her scars, she looked like she had been fighting for a while, on the front lines. This was her first fight, not with her trainer or someone she was going to kill. She had defended herself from many provoked attacks, but never a timed fight. She lost the first round. It was her intention. She wanted to get to know her opponent, and she wanted her opponent to not be frightened of her. She blocked anything around her head, but took a few hits and kicks. Why are you holding back? I'm okay, Dad. Just taking my time. It was close enough for a 10-9 score for the first round. Sarah came out smiling in the second round. Her opponent smiled back at her. Sarah knew she had found her sport. Though the crowd was not large, it was charged. Sarah took control of the second round. Her opponent tried to take her down to the ground, but Sarah didn't want to go there. She was still a little protective of her legs. Good round, Sarah. You look real good. I feel good. I really like this. Sarah's opponent was still smiling, but she knew she was in trouble. She couldn't land a punch, and every time she tried, she got belted. She tried to surprise Sarah with a takedown and got a knee in the face. Sarah took her to the floor and had her in such a painful hold, she had to tap out. Shit, girl, where'd you learn to fight? My dad taught me. Sarah's opponent wasn't the only one to ask Sarah where she trained. Most fighters knew each other from training in clubs over the years. Where have you fought? I fight with my dad. He give you those scars? No, they aren't from fighting. My dad's my trainer. This your dad? It is. Hi, I'm Kevin Banks. I'm Ryan Prescott. I know that name. Are you a fighter? Most of my fighting is with my daughter. And you are from here? This is our hometown. I'd like to see Sarah have a few more fights before I make any promises, but before you go looking for any other manager, I hope you talk to me. You can check me out. Kevin Banks handed Prescott his card. Okay, Kevin, we'll check you out.